This is me, Tyler Burke. I was born here, in Los Angeles, a city that has always been a haven for dreamers. I decided I wanted to pursue filmmaking while studying at the University of Pennsylvania, and I knew I would have to tell stories that were honest and meaningful. I worked largely in documentary, interning at Tremolo Productions and working on a series for Spotify as my first post-college job. Then, I uprooted myself and moved across the world to New Zealand, where I worked hard to find my way into the small film industry there, and ended up shooting a few documentary projects. I moved back home after my visa expired, having met many strangers along the way. I've directed a couple music videos, and I've been shooting and developing a couple documentary shorts, including one about the unhoused population and their fights with the city. And then this competition appeared. I wanted to use this challenge as an excuse to develop a new project, to let the constraints bring out my creativity. On top of that, I was experiencing a lot of sadness for the world around me, a world that was becoming increasingly divided and invisible. I wanted to create a project that could remind me about the beautiful and difficult lives of the people that I was no longer seeing. This project, 25 cents per minute, is the culmination of a life of experience talking to and understanding people. The film is an anthology of 6 interconnected stories taking place over the course of one day, all centered around experiences with payphones in contemporary Los Angeles. Grace, a young runaway, fakes her own kidnapping. Kevin, an unhoused man, creates a new tool. Brian, a photographer, uses payphones to inform a new art project. Sylvia, an immigrant, reads a story to her sister back home. AJ, a voice actor, records an audition. And Peter, a payphone technician, leaves a voicemail for his deceased wife. All in all, these stories are about connection. The connections we break, the connections we hold on to, the connections we struggle to form, and the connections we all share in the diverse patchwork of human life. There has never been a better time to tell this story. On the surface, it's a film about the ability of people to connect through technology, something that we have all been forced to learn to do during this pandemic. Second, it is a reminder to not forget about our neighbors, to understand others as full and complex human beings. A reminder that every passing stranger has a story. And hopefully, it will inspire you to pick up a quarter, to drop it in a payphone, and call someone that you haven't talked to in a while, and remind them how much they mean to you. Just don't call collect.